Hey,
Oh
welcome
man.
back, friends.
Hello. It's us. You know, the guys who pop up every once in a while.
Hey, Zach's dead, so he won't be on the show anymore because he's
Yeah.
in heaven. Okay,
Yeah. Or no.
I'm not gonna say that Zach's not dead. Just he keeps
You're here.
missing
It's
recordings
just a scratch. I'm fine.
because he's an
Yeah,
idiot.
so he might as well be dead.
Um,
So I can patch it up.
but anyway, welcome back to
Well,
Furries.
thanks. How are we gonna get more money?
This footage is
Yeah, well,
pre-recorded. This footage is pre-recorded, by the way. For
But is it
reasons.
cash?
I don't know. I just felt like it.
yeah,
Something about the
yeah,
assassin.
so it's a little bit different this time. This time we're just going to be talking about random stuff and reacting to the gameplay.
Feeling about all this.
So
Someone's
okay, I didn't plan any topics of things to talk about. Oh yeah,
Oh,
we're
what the
about to
fuck
see a
was that?
scene. We're about to see Cream the rabbit.
It must have been her.
Ooh, cream the rabbit. Are you going to cream that rabbit, my friend?
Hello? I'm
She's like
sorry.
she's like 5 or some shit.
Oh,
But anyway,
oh God.
this character is a complete ripoff of Cream the rabbit
Can I touch your hair?
from Sonic.
Huh?
Touch your hair? This is racist.
No.
Whoa,
It's okay.
whoa, whoa.
What?
Imagine walking up to somebody being like, "Can I touch your hair?"
Yeah,
That won't hurt you.
things just because she's a dragon.
Yeah. Maybe I'll
This
say.
voice, like, I know he said this in the first episode, but this voice acting literally just sounds like hentai voice acting. Like, every second I'm expecting them to just just have a fucking orgy.
Oh man, that would be I was gonna make a joke about how
That,
that would be hot, but then people would call me a furry in the comments, so I'm not gonna do that. Oh my
it's
God,
because
it's
you
Kung Fu
are.
Panda.
That's
I am
racist.
not
You
a.
think that's racist? You think every panda is Kung Fu Panda? You're part of the problem.
It's speciesism, my friend. It's speciest, not racist. Get it right.
Fuck you.
Oh wow.
Don't be hard on yourself. I'm just skeptical. Tell me, who was it that issued this warning?
Anyway, panda people,
Something doesn't
and
smell
there's
right.
Panda Girl with Ice Spear.
I love how
There's like
I love this.
I was like half paying attention to the story when I was recording this. I think it's like a war between like panda people and fox people or some shit.
Oh my God. So it's a race war.
Race war. There's Duck
Oh
Turtle.
man. Oh man. So which one of them is gonna be the Oppenheimer of this story?
I don't know what that movie's about.
Oh, we should have.
But it's a movie about the guy who invented the atomic bomb.
Oh, okay.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
How about a movie?
Me
Sure.
I'm bored
when I
too,
haven't
Carol.
done
I
it.
hate these stupid cutscenes. Like 90% of this recording is just cutscenes, by the way. This for a Sonic clone, this game is very very adamant in telling you its story. And it's kind of annoying.
Torque turned into an alien or something.
I love the poster that says Ninja Herc in the background.
With me, come
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's stupid.
Probably had a bad
It's a nice little detail. Look on the bright
It's
side. At least it
that's
wasn't.
kind of it looks like a bootleg.
Let me get my shoes on.
Actually, you're
Oh,
kind of right. You know those like what
I
are they
would
called? Those bootlegs from like Turkey or something?
I feel like I would see that in the depths I would see that on a DVD in like the depths of a Hastings in like Nevada.
Yeah.
We promise.
It's a movie probably made by Video Brinquedo.
Pinky swear.
Video Brinquedo.
Yeah, you know the guys in part who made like
The guys
what
who
was it called?
made they made Ghostbusters. They made Citizen Kane and Star
Ah,
Wars
yes.
and Jurassic Park, a bunch of movies.
So why do
Yeah, they're like the biggest movie franchise makers ever. I respect them greatly. My favorite one was Little Panda Fighter. I can't believe some asshole studio ripped it off with Kung Fu Panda. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Capital D, capital Dick. Got him.
Ha ha ha. Dude, his hair, his eyebrows, or whatever that is just Eggman's mustache.
Oh my god, I can see it. So what's happening in this part? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, it's like aliens. I was like half paying attention to the story while I was recording this.
So,
Anyway, yeah,
aliens are...
Torque turns out is not a duck turtle, he's an alien.
Oh,
And he was just wearing a really fucking terrible disguise.
Just destroy
he
it.
doesn't look Mexican. What are you talking about?
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry about your
You know,
You can't-
aliens from the war. Never mind. It's a really dark joke. I'm sorry. Here, look, I'll give my YouTube apology right now. Just let me find a ukulele.
Yeah, get the don't. I was about to say, don't forget the ukulele. That always works.
All right. I will sing my apology in the tune of "In the End" by Linkin Park.
Say no more, Teen.
I'm really sorry. I tried so hard, but in the end, I am really, really sorry. I'm really sorry for what I've said. Okay, that's as far as you're getting out of me.
You can't see me, but I'm dying of cringe right now. Like my face was like genuinely swelling up right now.
That's not the only thing that was swelling up while I was singing that song. Ha 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 ha. Whoa, I not like that. I meant my muscles were swelling up because I felt like a Chad doing that.
To our advantage. Get me the king's son. Where do you
Alright, so like these aliens are like planning on what's their plan here? Oh crap, they're talking to the panda girl.
Avalise. That's a different panda. That's the prince.
for the good of this kingdom?
He walks
Oh,
over
that's a-
there,
Yes.
and then he walks to the other side.
All those who threaten its safety.
We must protect it at all costs.
Exactly.
And then he walks back over there.
Has taken something very
Dang,
precious.
he's like me for real. He walks around for no
You're
reason.
not going to let it keep
Yeah,
it.
I remember every time we would have a conversation in the 7th grade, you would just walk completely the other direction.
Yeah. I always felt like I needed to move, as if I stood still, something would happen.
His plans to steal our kingdom stone
Okay.
must be stopped.
Yeah. You know what JFK's mistake was? He stood still.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point of view.
Speaking of JFK, have you seen the new Clone High reboot? Well, revival,
No,
whatever it's
not
called.
yet. Not yet. I'm hearing mixed things about it.
I hear it's terrible. I hear they kind of ruined everything about the original
I
show.
can blame Carol for that.
You can use it to find the meeting point.
Great. Ready, girl?
Heck
Look-
yeah.
Look at Carol's cat mouth. It's adorable.
Meow.
According to the radar, we
Meow.
seem to be at the right location.
Meow. Alright, now jerk off to that, you disgusting.
Ugh.
I am trying way too hard to be funny. I'm so, no, please. Oh god. Oh god. I was going to make a joke of that. I was trying way too. Oh my god, he put the disguise back on.
Magister has a proposal.
Yeah, duck
We'd
turtle.
like you to help us get the
Duck
stone
turtle.
back
My
to
favorite
the
kind of
pretty
food.
little hands of
Duck
Man
turtle.
Chao in our neighbor city, Shangmu.
Speaking of which, what was I gonna say?
By the way, at the end of every cutscene, that bird standing behind Kung Fu Panda, like, says, "Ah!" and it's like awkwardly timed, and I actually laughed out loud. I actually laughed out loud both times it happened during this recording.
Oh man, they're going to the city hall. Let's hope they don't.
He just
let's
like
hope there's no.
he at the end of every one he just goes, "Wah."
Wah. Oh boy, here we go. They're going to the city. I hope there's no.
Oh my god! I just had a
Oh my god.
horrible memory
What?
in that new Little Mermaid remake.
Yeah. What was it? What's
That
what's the memory?
Scuttlebutt song. Do you remember that shit?
To follow me here, didn't you?
I
Did you
did
see
not
that
watch
shit?
the Little Mermaid remake, but you're gonna.
I did not, but I heard that fucking song, and I wanted to die.
I've been called worse.
Oh god, what's wrong with it?
It's the most obnoxious song ever
My
written.
brother to play his hand.
Scuttlebug. Let me Google that real quick.
I was listening to like a Disney songs
When he finds
playlist,
the man who
and it just came out of nowhere. I was like, oh my god, what is this?
We know who's responsible.
And fucking
Oh my
turns out
Oh my.
Just
Oh, what? I'm not
It's-
surprised. It's
it's-
from Aquafina.
Yeah, it's
But I've had enough.
it's basically the morning report from the Lion King special edition, but worse.
Ooh.
We'll cut 'em off
Damn, I wish YouTube didn't remove dislikes. I would very much like to see how many dislikes this has.
Yeah. Anyway, stage
Only
3,
has-
Fortune Night, finally playing a video game.
Oh, heck yeah. Finally, we can get to some gameplay. Alright, so as you can see, we are invading China for the first time.
Yeah.
I wonder what this will do for the American politics.
Good joke. I rate 10 out of 10.
Thank you. I've been trying really hard. I've been going to the comedy club. Oh, is she fighting the Killdozer?
Oh, that's the Killdozer.
Oh my god, guys, this guy is the guy disgruntled with the local government. Man, these jokes fucking suck. Like we
Yeah,
really, I'm struggling.
Welcome to Funny Gaming, the funniest show on the internet.
Funny gaming show.
This episode
God damn.
sucks.
Did you see the Super Mario movie yet?
Nah. Honestly, I think it looks kind of bad. I'm just gonna be honest. It looks bad.
So you won't mind if I spoil it for you?
I mean,
Well,
I
I'm not
guess
gonna
not.
actually spoil it for you. I'll just tell you I'll just give you my opinion of it.
okay, go. You're not talking.
So I was waiting for your permission. I'm sorry. Okay. So I liked it. I liked it. There are some pretty cool stuff in the. There's some pretty cool stuff in the movie. There's a lot of cool references to the Mario franchise. I just wish that there was a little bit more story in it. Like I thought the plot was going to be that Bowser was going to go around having to collect the stars from various kingdoms, but nope, he just gets one, and then it's just about him taking over. There's not a lot of character development in the movie. Like, and I know someone's gonna say, "Well, it's Mario," but you need to understand, like, there's a lot you can do with Mario. You've seen the Mario RPGs stuff.
Yeah.
Mario.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot you. Yeah, Mario. Like in the normal games, he may be a blank slate of a character, but not in like the RPG stuff. There's a lot you can do with this stuff. So I'm just a little bit disappointed they didn't go a little bit more hard on the character development in this stuff.
Yeah. That was honestly the problem I could see coming from a mile away from the trailers. Was that like all the trailers just looked like cramming in as many Mario references as possible without any like focused story. And like
Yeah,
I
and,
get
like,
it. I get it. I'm a Mario fan too. It was nice seeing Mario Kart in the trailer. It was nice seeing a bit of like what's it called? The Sand Kingdom from Mario Odyssey in the trailer. But it's not enough to carry a fucking movie on its own.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's why I'm saying. I think it's like. I wouldn't say it's as bad as other movies that do it. Like, what was that one, Chip and Dale? The Chip and Dale
Oh
one?
my fucking god. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's as bad as Chip and Dale because that one tried way too hard. But, yeah, I just think, yeah, you can have all the references and stuff. I just think that you just need a stronger plot, Like, I was surprised. Luigi was barely even in the movie. Like, for a movie called Super Mario Bros., I feel like he should have... Yeah, like, he spends most of the time captured in the movie. Like, I feel like he should have at least... If they're going to have him captured, at least have it explore his character, or at least have him do something that isn't just sitting in a cage.
I will say this, from what I've seen, it does look slightly more competent than your average Illumination movie. So I don't know if that's why people are liking it so much, but
I just feel like I feel like the only reason it does look more competent is because like Nintendo was like breathing down Illumination's throat or whatever the expression is called, their neck. I don't know, but like yeah, I guess one of the biggest gripes I have, and don't try to make And I say this in the best faith possible way. I guess one of my biggest gripes with the movie was Princess Peach. She acted a little bit, what's the word? A little bit too girl bossy. Not in the same way that someone like, I don't know, Captain Marvel or Rey Skywalker would be, but like just a little bit annoying. I do think I like how they do give an explanation for why she's like that though, because she grew up in the kingdom, so naturally she's just better than things at Mario. But I don't know. There are some points where I was like, why does she even need to bring Mario along? You know?
It's a good point.
Yeah. I wouldn't say she's not a total Mary Sue. I'm not saying that, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of getting me into.
That's actually a good point. Like, I kind of do from the trailers. I do get the impression like, why does she even need to bring Mario with her?
Like, I'm not like, and look, I'm not one of those people who wanted her to be like a damsel in distress, but like, well, it's kind of hard.
I get it. You're not criticizing it for being woke or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm criticizing it because it just makes me question why she, like, so. Here's the thing, basically what you said. Like, I'm criticizing it because it treads into that, it treads nearly into that territory. Not enough to where I would say it's woke, but it gets there. Like it's a very, very, very large margin. It's not even close to that, but it does sort of tread there.
Chud Bucket. Welcome to the Chud Bucket podcast. This episode I want to talk about woke. Why's everybody gotta be so goddamn woke nowadays? When I was back in my day, I got to choose my gender. Yeah, I got to choose between men and ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Things just ain't how they used to be.
Ass whooping is my favorite gender. Speaking of which, so
anyway, this podcast is sponsored by Gamergate. Yeah, I went there.
By the way, yeah. I don't even, to be honest, I don't even know what Gamergate was. Like, every time I ask somebody, every time I look it up, it gives, like, the most vaguest answer I've ever seen, so I don't really know what it was about.
Gamergate was a movement to, like, from, like, a bunch of, like, incels who, were upset that, like, any, like, ounce of feminism was... or like any sort of ounce of feminism was put in video games. It was basically just incel, like 4chan anti-woke shit. It was stupid.
I get that's what I figured. Look, I don't like woke stuff as much as the next person, and I'll call it out. But like, come on, guys, chill out. Not everything is with feminism.
You gotta find. I feel like you have to find the balance when you're being woke. Yeah. You need to, like, if you're. Yeah, I feel like there's. I don't think. I disagree that woke is bad. Woke is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just it's the way you go about it that matters.
Yes, if you want to explore like progressive themes, that's perfectly fine. But if you're also like putting other groups down while putting progressive, like exploring those progressive themes, I think that's where we're gonna have problems.
If you're shaming somebody, if the viewer of a movie feels like shame for like. Not liking it or something like. Okay, Santa Inc. Remember that show with Seth Rogen and Sarah Silverman?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a bad example of woke because that felt like calculated and corporate. It seemed like they saw like woke as like a demographic that they can market to, and as a result and. Not to mention they're straight as fuck white people. So that's a problem too. Writing all these gay characters and black characters and shit and saying how oppressed they are, like you're in no position to do that. I watched a little bit of it and like all the gay people and shit in that show, it did not anyway, I'm gay. I'm pretty sure I've talked about that on the show before, but whatever. I don't remember if you. I don't. Well, either way, I'm gay. But
Oh.
I did not feel seen. I did not feel anything good. I felt marketed to. I felt exploited, and that's not a good feeling.
Yeah, I'm not gay, and I'm
But-
also white, but I could definitely see how that would I'll never understand how other races or people with different sexualities feel because I'm not one of them. But like I could definitely see how that would be make you feel bad when you're being exploited and stuff like that.
Something that really bothers me. I don't know if this bothers any other gay people, but I haven't talked to that many. But one thing that bothers me is how people I don't want to be treated any worse or better than a straight person, and it pissed me off when JoJo Siwa came out as gay, because before that she was just a laughing stock, and then all these journalists and people who would have trashed her and just otherwise started interviewing her, talking about how much of an inspiration she is to young girls, and it's you would not be doing this if she wasn't gay. I just can't help but shake that feeling, and that really, it feels patronizing. It just, that's the best word I can use to describe it, patronizing.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It feels like they don't really. It feels
Oh, sorry. Continue.
It feels like they don't really care. It just ends up feeling like they want to seem like they care. They're afraid that if they do make fun of JoJo Siwa, they'll be seen as homophobic.
Yeah, and I feel like I feel like that kind of just shows kind of the double standard when it comes to when making fun of people in general. I know that there are people who make fun of gay people. Some do it maliciously, and it's some do it as a joke, and but it does show that yeah, you're right. People would would you really be saying all these kind of things if JoJo didn't come out as gay or whatever?
Yeah,
and it makes yeah. I think another example I can think of is I remember I told you about this. Remember?
Hurry up! The episode's almost over.
Okay, I'm sorry. Crap. Remember when I talked to you about the Velma show?
Oh God.
Totally awesome.
Yeah. So I actually watched the entire thing. Believe it or not.
You did not. You did not.
I did. I watched the entire thing, and I think I saw an example of this. So it's a known fact that in this show, Velma and Daphne are a gay couple. But it's the most superficial romance ever. And it's kind of toxic, honestly, because so how do I explain it in a short time frame? So the whole point of the show is that Velma and Daphne kind of hate each other really much. And there's this one point in the show where Velma's well, if we're not good at being friends, maybe we're better at being girlfriends. And I'm what the fuck are you talking about?
This sounds like a Family Guy plot.
Yeah, that sounds like
that sounds stupid and toxic enough to be a Family Guy plot.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely does tread along the lines of that episode where Meg stays with her abusive family because he has to be the I don't know, the fucking counterbalance, whatever the fuck it was called.
Mechanical beast.
You bet we are.
Glorious. As a token
Look at this
of my
fox.
appreciation, I offer each of you free reign over Zhao's
It's King
shopping
Fox
paradise.
of the Fox Kingdom.
Scoop on for 5%
King
off
Fox
selected
of the
brands.
Fox Kingdom. Imagine there was a kingdom called King. Imagine if there was a guy called King Human of the Human Kingdom.
Why don't I just invite you over to dinner?
Fuck you.
Would you like to come with me to the Human Kingdom, my friend?
What about
The
the stone?
kingdom of
That scoundrel
Crabs.
took it from me. I won't even
Crab Kingdom. Would you like to come with me to get some crabs?
oh my god.
Well,
Fucking
Zhao, we were
okay,
honored to be your
my
guest
friend-
this evening.
I shouldn't call him a friend because I barely know him at all. But he's a friend of a friend, Jonah. He at every single one of our fucking D&D games, he just keeps buying crabs. Oh, that's the end of the recording.
Oh
What
no.
do you know?
Oh no, what are we going to do now?
It's okay, I'll just put a static image of the thumbnail. But he just keeps buying crabs. That was my point. He just keeps buying crabs in D&D. every time there's like a shop, he just asks Anders, "Hey, can I buy crabs? I just want to buy a bunch of crabs." Anyways, how should we end this? How should we end this?
I got a good idea. Ahem. Friends, thank you for watching this video. We hope that our discussion has brought the world together, and we hope we encourage more public thinking. Thanks for watching as we played this furry game.
Everybody
Was that
watching
good?
this, everybody watching this is sexy.